What's up, Pokeaim Plus? Today we have some more 6v6 Pokemon Draft League for you. For the ball, Joey Pokemon Draft League. I'm fighting Willow Rush, who has a very scary team with Excadrill as a Rapid Spinner and Stealth Rocker, Scizor for the strong Bullet Punch, a Thunderous Therian that can Agility or Nasty Plot Sweep, Roserade, which is really good into Feraligatr and Serperior, a Calm Mind Suicune, my favorite Pokemon, Calm Mind Reuniclus or Trick Room, which is also very threatening, and then some pretty fun picks like Stoutland, Camerupt, and Swanna. So to better there with this team, I have Swords Dance, Life Orb, Sheer Force, Feraligatr. With enough speed for Adamant Max Speed Scizor, I have Waterfall, Aqua Jet, and Crunch. Aqua Jet lets me Revenge Kill Excadrill as well as a weakened Thundurus, and Swords Dance boosted Crunch is really good into Reuniclus as well as Suicune. Then we have a switch in to Excadrill, which is my physically defensive Air Balloon, Skill Link Cloyster, whose role is switching to Excadrill, at least on Earthquake for the team, because it also does have Mold Breaker Earthquake for my Claydol, and to just threaten it with Surf, Spikes, Rapid Spin away its own Stealth Rock, and of course threaten something like Thundurus or Roserade from switching in with Icicle Spear. Next up we have Atlas, my Choice Band Dragonite. Choice Band Dragonite's extreme speed is really nice for picking off Thundurus. The whole idea behind my team this week is basically a lot of priority and a lot of strength to pick off things like Thundurus as well as Excadrill. So Outrage is really good for breaking through Suicune as well as Calm Mind Reuniclus. We have Fire Punch for Scizor, as well as Air Balloon Excadrill. Extreme Speed lets me deal with, like I said, Thundurus and Dragon Claw, just in case I don't want to get locked in. Then we have Swords Dance Lucario. With a Life Orb and Jolly Nature, I am faster than Excadrill, and I can KO it with Close Combat. Crunch is good for Reuniclus, and Extreme Speed is again there just to pick off a weakened Thundurus. Next up, we have Yachi Berry Serperior. This is for Ice Beam from Calm Mind Boosted Suicune, or Hidden Power Ice, from Thundurus. This is running the Mirror Coat just in case Suicune gets boosted and I'll do a lot, but I also have Leaf Storm plus Grass Knot in case it's a pressure stalling one, because Grass Knot has a lot of PP. So this just allows me to come in multiple times on my opponent's team, as well as just on the Suicune in general. Mirror Coat can also help me deal with a Roserade if it's not super offensive. And lastly, we have my bait this week, my tech, which is Choice Scarf Claydol. With Psy Shock to deal with Roserade, Hidden Power Fire for Scizor, and Ice Beam to help me deal with Thundurus. This also blocks Volt Switch as well as Thunderbolt for the team. And then Trick lets me lock in a Calm Mind Reuniclus or Calm Mind Suicune into one of their moves. Basically, I'm hoping to catch Roserade with this because then Serperior goes absolutely stupid, and then same thing for Feraligatr. So that's my team for this week. Thank you once again for 34,000 subscribers, and let's jump right into the game. And of course, big shout out to Joe for editing this video. I was about to say sponsoring, but editing it. Okay, I don't know why our Pokemon aren't moving, but I am playing for the next week of the ball, Joey, Pokemon Draft League. And my opponent has some scary mons. I will say Feraligatr looks really good, though. They do have Swanna. Swanna was actually something I was worried about. But I do have Mirror Coat. But it could just Brave Bird me. Could be Scarf Swanna, actually. Swanna lose. I think I lead off with Claydol, because I am Choice Scarf. I made the last minute change of, like, I was going to get rid of Psy Shock and put that for Hidden Power Fire. But I opted for, my EV spread didn't fit properly. Are you serious? Why am I too, dude? Oh well, that's unfortunate. Ends up leading off with Drill, which is okay for me. I think I'm going to go right out into Cloyster here and use it to get up a Spike. Dude, why? I hate the Gen 5 one because, like, I made it more and then it's not exactly what I wanted. But yeah, we're going to switch immediately. If they switch, it might be Suicune. This looks like a really offensive version of their squad. Should have been 222. Whatever. We'll go Cloyster. Hold up as I go for Earthquake. Perfect. Okay, so I have to get the girls. I'm going to go for Spike real quick as they switch on to Suicune. A few things I can do here. Obviously, I do have the... Well, my initial switching, obviously, is pretty good. So I assume they might go Roserade. I'll make the Serperior play here as they throw off a Scald. And I'm going to double out into Claydol, just in case they end up going Roserade. I think it's like... Or a Scizor, right? Because I have Scarf, HP Fire, and Psy Shock. I don't know if you're Scarf. Maybe you'll let me get away with this Psy Shock here. I'm not sure. If they do, that's really good for me, though. Because I could also see them letting me go for Rocks, potentially, too. Getting rid of Roserade would be amazing. If they're Scarf themselves... Nice! Okay, so Scarf Claydol does its job. Beautiful. So, Leaf Storm is really tough for them to switch into now. Let's go, Limelight. That's my boy, Rohan. Drill comes out, probably to go for Earthquake or Rapid Spin, but we have a Fizz Def Cloyster. I'm okay with this. And I'll get up my spike one more time. I don't mind them doing this because I can just rapid spin as well if they want to switch. If they want to go Suicune, that's great. We do break a Sash on Drill, and there's no speed boost from rapid spin, so I'm feeling pretty good. HP Fire also KO Scizor with Spike, so we're feeling pretty good. The biggest threat is going to be this stupid Thundurus, but I do have extreme speed and I have multi-scale. Suicune's obviously annoying too. I will also say, because they've confirmed not to be Choice Scarf, we outspeed them with Lucario and we KO. Nice. I'll throw off a Surf. I'm okay with not getting a Spike if it means I get damage on Drill. Oh, Water Absorb. I forgot, you can do whatever you want in this one. That's smart. Even if they Ice Beam, I don't really mind. They roar me out into Lucario. So it's SD Roar. I do have Aqua Jet for these guys. I think I always go Surf anyway. Scizor's annoying. I'm gonna double out and see if they'll let me HP Fire Scizor. Yeah, they didn't give it to me. Okay, they didn't let me do it twice, which is funny as hell. But they're in range of SD close combat now, so we're looking really, really good with Lucario. They go for Ice Beam, which is a good play. I can synthesize up. I feel like this might be Miracle, but we synthesize up, take that. Again, Scizor's a little bit annoying for me, but not the end of the world. U-turn is problematic, but again, not the end of the world. I can always go Cloyster and basically sack it. I did 22. What does that mean? I'm super defensive, so let's see. Also, I know they're not Scarf. Scizor, they're not that. Okay, that's just max attack. I'm going to go for Icicle Spear. I'm not going to bother switching. I'm way too scared about like Nasty Plot Agility. And I can't switch into this Pokemon anyway. So this is one of the mons, like, they might make a prediction just because they're a little bit behind. I have a Spike up, I've KO'd Roserade. So, like, and the fact that Scizor is gonna be at a good amount of HP is gonna be really nice for me. So they might make a crazy play here. If they go for Hidden Power and it kills me, it's Hidden Power flying. But, yeah. I'm gonna make the, I could also just see them doubling in general, going Drill. But Dragonite has multi-scale intact, so I think we're so... Yeah, okay, perfect. So we get an Icicle Spear off on somebody, which is amazing. Like, any bit of damage on Suicune is amazing. Even if they Ice Beam, I'm okay. They're playing that like it's Scarf. SD Lucario goes stupid. I don't even think I need an SD. I think I just attack. I'm a Spear again. I know I feel like you double into like Scarf Thundurus or something. Even if they Scald or Ice Beam, I'm okay. Just I want to get Chip on this guy for Lucario. Because Lucario gets to come in and go for a Life Orb CC right after. So the next Icicle Spear will put them in range. And again, if they double out to Thundurus, this is really good for me. And again, if they go for Ice Beam, I don't really care. I don't really care about getting Scald burnt. I have my Yachi Berry eaten, but I do have multiple priority moves. And Banded E-Speed into regular E-Speed should KO Thundurus. I'm not too worried about Swanna, but I probably should be. And the thing is, Gator actually, they're in range of Gator as well. So Ness is putting in some work right now. This spike pressure is really nice. Only Swanna could be scary. Yeah, they just Scald. That's fine by me. I go down. However, now I get a Leaf Storm. And even like Scizor doesn't appreciate it. It could be Scarf Scizor actually. But I feel like if you're... Oh, it did 13. I feel like if you're Scarf Scizor, you wouldn't have taken that like you did. That's in range of SD E-Speed as well. I think I'd rather go Gator here. Yeah, I'd rather go Gator. We already have the chip we want on Scizor. If they go Drill... and they opt for Rocks, I'm okay. They actually can't opt for Rocks if they go Drill. They should go Thundurus and give me Aqua Jet pressure. Or Aqua Jet damage, excuse me. Feraligatr, Excadrill. Aqua Jet is 67 to 80. Oh. I just SD. If they roar me out, I got like... every mon they pull in besides Claydol is good for me. So I definitely just SD here. If they're Resto Chesto, I do a lot of damage with Life Orb, Sheer Force, Crunch. And Drill dies to Aqua Jet. So... maybe this is Rocky Helmet, though. Rocky Helmet, Hidden Power, Electric. Gator looks so good. Let's see if they roar. They do. Lucario comes out. Life Orb Lucario does KO at 39. I'm pretty positive. But I'm just going to double check. Bold, max, 36 to 40, 99% chance after leftovers. There's no leftovers. I think I do want to risk the roll just because I get a lot out of it. I do want to risk the roll. I think I'm just going to go for CC. Because again, I'm going for the E-Speed endgame and Suicune is kind of stopping me. Scissor's already almost in range. Excadrill is like, whatever. If they burn me here, it's annoying. If they literally also have to be max defense to even have a shot of this being a roll. If they're not max defense, they just die. So, I don't even know what they would switch. They can't switch. You have to fear this Pokemon. And again, we get rid of Suicune, which means we can actually Aqua Jet things, which is what we want to do. Fire Punch also picks up a KO soon, too. I'm not sure. I think they have to stay in at this point, right? I don't think anything on their team can take close combat into extreme speed at all. Suicune stays in. I do get the roll, so if there were max defense, there was a roll, like I said. So I KO Suicune there. They went Rocky Helmet. They might have been Chesto. I'm faster than Scizor. Swanna is interesting. Yep. Surf, Pump. How much does extreme speed do to Swanna? Why does that do 50? I think I just sack my Feraligatr here. Yeah, because this is Ice Beam. This gets to Ice Beam. And Hidden Power Fire and threaten things. Then what I do, I go Dragonite Multiscale and I click Dragon Claw. Keeping you alive so they can't super power me. I'm trying to think like my endgame. I'm trying to map it out. Low key, I think I just sack Serp. Because I think Aqua Jet is better. Serp isn't even that great. But I think if I get damage on Swanna, and if it Brave Bird's cool, I'm okay for that. Because I like Aqua Jet, right? There's no resist to Aqua Jet, and it has a roll to knock out Excadrill. How much did you say? 67 to 80 something? Yeah, 67 to 80. So I'd rather just sack Serp, I think. They Brave Bird there, which doesn't even knock me out. Swanna, hello? As Scissor's going to come out and take some chip, which is beautiful. There we go. I can allow them to Bullet Punch me. Or they go for a Scarf U-turn. They do Bullet Punch. That's fine. I can go my big Gator right now. Go right for Crunch. Pick up the KO. I can actually go for Waterfall. But I'm pretty positive I can go for Waterfall. I'm faster than Adamant Scizor. Go for Waterfall. Goodbye. And we're going for the, again, we're going for that E-Speed endgame. So... I'll just get my jet damage. Is it my hidden power? I mean, I can also find out if they're Scarf. Because if they're Scarf, I just SD up with Lucario and I win the game. I think I just always go Claydol. I think I always go Claydol. Again, the problem with this Claydol is that I have the HP Fire EVs, so I'm not doing the real damage I want to do, which is really unfortunate. But I'm good, and Dragonite still has multi-scale intact. I'm glad I kept Psyshock. I'm glad I kept Hidden Power Fire. Psyshock specifically, because like catching the Scarf Rose Raid made this game a lot easier. No hazards from that. More importantly, no like Serp real switch-ins. And we're pretty positive that the Swanna is not Scarf based on the fact that the Swanna switched out. Could be extra belt. It did 92 actually. I can figure that out. God, I love this mon so much. Any offensive? Brave Bird. Adamant. Alright, it's not max attack, that's for sure. Alright, we just go you because we have the Aqua Jet. They go for Thunderbolt, which I'm fine with. Throw off an Ice Beam here, hits everything neutral. If they go Drill, I weaken it. Dragonite's E-Speed looks like it cleans up. My bad. My bad, that's big. Oh, big clip. Yo, Limelight's going stupid right now. Oh my god. Limelight's actually going stupid right now. And we should be able to win the game with just triple priority right there in the back. Limelight's actually going crazy. Yeah, so that would have done about like 60-ish, maybe a little bit more. I didn't die to anything they went for, but it's the fact that they couldn't switch into Thunderous Therian. Yeah, well, that's the defensive one. Tremendous. There's Ice Beam here. Oh my god, 49 is crazy. Oh. Well, we should be good to win the game, though. I just Ice Beam again. Yo, Claydol, you GOAT! Claydol's the GOAT! Claydol is the GOAT, bro. Look at Limelight, man. Limelight's going stupid. Alright, they try to go for that, but that's just for fun. And then I'll just reveal Aqua Jet here. And that should KO that. GG. And I get the crit just to... thank you. You too. You too. I obviously got a nasty crit on Thunderous, but again, I didn't realize how much this Ice Beam... They actually had no switching. If they... Why did Swan... If they went Swanna, it took 49... What are Swanna's stats? 63? On both? This is a final evolution? In Generation 5? Alright. It is what it is. Every move on Claydol was really good. I'm glad I clipped them all. Obviously, it also always pressured Scizor. Even the fact that my opponent switched out, which is really, really smart on the Scizor, was still really good for us, I think, because we got the chip and the Spike was able to pressure it. The Air Balloon, I'm very happy about our prep. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Claydol went stupid. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Leave a like and feel free to subscribe. I know y'all all subbing for champions right now, but I hope y'all enjoying this Ball Joey Draft League.